Welcome to CityWise. I'm your host, Tiana Stevens. CityWise is produced by the City of Rochester to shine a spotlight on city living at its best. Mayor Lovely Warren is recruiting the entire community to help boost literacy in our city by creating opportunities for children to read wherever they are. The Storytime with Style program brings shelves full of books to local barbershops and beauty salons, thanks to the coordination of the Mayor's Office of Constituent Services. Briana Chamberlain is here from that office, and Wade Davis is owner of Wade Me Salon. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So, Briana, this program is only a few years old, but it's really grown since it started. How did it get its start?
Well, I think the first thing that triggered it was some alarming statistics. So, the New York State Department of Education has stats that show African American children who are not, 4% of African American children who are not proficient in reading by the third grade are 13 times less likely to graduate from high school by the age of 19. So that within itself, you know, it takes you back and it makes you think, and you know, what can you do to reverse some of these statistics? So Ms. Tracy Miller from the mayor's office and I try to brainstorm on some grassroots initiatives that we can kind of put together to reverse these stats, and that's when we came about with the idea of Storytime with Style.
And Wade, you're somewhat of a living legend in Rochester as far as barbershops go.
Wow.
Been in business for 10 years,
Right.
2 locations. How did you hear about Storytime with Style, and why is it important for you to be a part of that?
Well, Briana, Tracy, and of course Mayor Warren, along with a good friend of mine, Willie Lightfoot, brought this to my attention. I thought that it was a wonderful program. I know it's been going on for a couple of years. I've been there since the inception, and the statistics that Briana mentioned are alarming.
Right.
And I just wanted to do my part, what I can do, as far as helping that along and trying to make it better for our kids.
Right. Briana, a lot of community partners came together to make this a reality. Who are some of the community partners?
Well, obviously, all of the shops are community partners. So New Creation Salon, of course, Wade Me Salon. Some additional partners are the Monroe Rochester Anti-Poverty Initiative. U.S. Senator Gillibrand's office and Starry Night Publishing has been a community partner. So we have received help from a lot of great people within the community.
And even down to the cute little bookshelves that are in the salons.
Right.
Who made those?
So the youth at St. Michaels Woodshop, they actually made the bookshelves, which is so fascinating. So these are kids age, 14, 15, 16 that are using these massive tools and literally making these bookshelves along with the many other things that they make. So we truly have a vested interest in this program down to the youth at St. Michael's Woodshop.
And where do these books come from?
They come from a collection of places. So the Child Eye Public Library has donated books to us. We've received donations from Delta Sigma Theta sorority and Phi Beta Sigma fraternity. So we've received books from all over the place.
Really, the whole community helping out in this one.
Absolutely.
What do parents and kids say when they go into your salon and there's this bookshelf of all these wonderful stories to choose from?
Do you know that the parents are with it 100%? With the advent of technology and kids want to play games and these kids working phones and tablets like no other, to get back to reading is something that parents have promoted, love to have promoted. The kids not so much because they want to get back to their phones and tablets, but I think that it's really working great. You know, of course, mathematics and reading is the foundation of a great education. So, you know, the kids need to read, and the parents love it. Parents love it, and the kids love it too. Kids love it too, especially with the variety of books that we have, the variety of subjects that are covered in the books that's given. They love it.
Do the kids read to the barbers or the stylists that are doing their hair?
Now listen, it's a great way to keep them distracted too, because you know kids like to move when they get their hair cut. But if they have a good book in their hand, I mean they could just read, and you know you have them read to you. They're excited. They make it feel like they're part of the whole process, and it helps us along as barbers that we might be able to do a great job and have a great finished product.
Why is a barbershop or a hair salon good for this type of thing?
Let me start. You know, barbershops and salons have been community meeting places for years. I could say centuries if I got into the history of the barbershop and salon. And people are there and they're information gathering and giving good and bad information. It's just a place that you can get a lot done. And I thought that it was a great initiative by the mayor's office and her administration to pick this venue to kick this program off.
Right.
Absolutely.
And kids are allowed to take the books home, is that right?
Absolutely. I feel like if the kids are taking the books home, then that means we're doing a good job. When I come to a barbershop or if I come to a salon and there aren't many books left, I know the program is successful. So we always promote and we always want to make sure we encourage the kids, and Wade does obviously, when the kids come in, is to take the books home if you like it. We want to be able to attract characters on the books that look like the kids. We always encourage a wide variety of cultures and subjects in the book. So we want to make the books interesting for the children. That's the purpose. So yes.
And you know, when they come in asking where are the books, then you know it's working.
Okay.
You know it's working.
And so because the books get to go home with the kids, there's a need for more books to replenish those shelves. So what are you doing about that?
So far we've, obviously we have people that donate the books, which is awesome, and we appreciate it so much, but we did get down to a point where we didn't have any more. So we actually, which is a good thing, So we orchestrated book drives. So we've been lucky enough, we just had a book drive 2 weeks ago, and our sponsors were Corey and Tanisha Johnson, the founders of Love Marriage Ministries, and they sponsored the book drive right at Brew Coffee on Genesee Street. So they were able to receive donations of, you know, over $120, and over 100 books were donated just during those couple hours. In 2 weeks, we'll actually have the fraternity Phi Beta Sigma. They're going to host and sponsor another book drive at Brew Coffee on Genesee Street. So we encourage people to reach out, allow me to come pick up books, donate books, whatever books that you have. We won't turn down anything. We appreciate it all.
So you make it very easy for
Absolutely.
people to donate. Do they have to be new books or gently used?
No, they do not have to be new. We prefer gently used, obviously, because we don't want the kids to feel as though, you know, they're receiving things that are just being pulled out of anywhere. You know, we want to be able to show them that you deserve the best, and we want to attract the books to them. So we strongly encourage gently used books, but they don't have to be new, and they don't have to be set to a certain age limit either. We embrace all types of books. We won't turn down anything.
Wade, when families come into your shop, and aside from saying, where are the books, what's the reaction when, you know, they see the bookshelf there and there's a sticker inside this, you know, this gift is a book from Mayor Lovely Warren?
Okay, well, you know, you always have to straighten the books back out because the digging is, you know, I want this, well, Mommy, can I have that one?
Are there some favorites in there?
Oh, there are, and especially the ones that have, you know, we have some books that have stickers in them that they can come out and put on their hand and on their head and stuff of that nature. Those are always favorites, you know, cartoon characters, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, you know. But we have a wide variety as far as age is concerned, you know, so I'm so glad that the books cover not only young, but it cover older kids, some adult books in there. You know, I mean, this is not just for the student, for the kids. Many parents have grabbed books that they can read too, and I think that sets a great example for their kid to see them grabbing a book and reading too. So.
What do you say to other shop owners when you, you know, maybe want to recruit more? I know we've got over a dozen shops already, but what would you say to another shop owner about the program to get them to participate?
I say this is a way that you can do your part. Absolutely. This is a way that you can do your part, and I think that Mayor Warren, Briana, and Tracy are looking to expand the number of people that are involved in this program. I say go for it, because with the alarming statistics, not only here in Rochester, but across this whole country, we really need to step up our involvement so that we can make a difference in our kids' education.
Sure. What do people out in the community say to you when they see you delivering the shelves, replenishing the bookshelves? What do they say about the program? What do they think?
Well, when they first see me, they're like, "There goes the book lady," which is cool because, you know, that's what I'm known for in the shops, and I don't mind it because the kids get excited when I come, which is awesome. And I always try to make sure that I know what kind of books that the shops want. Essentially, I kind of know what the atmosphere is with the children. So, Tatinan's on Dewey Avenue. I know that those kids, there's a lot of young girls that go to that salon, so I know what types of books that they like. So they're always excited to see me. The people in the community, the feedback is great. They like to see that if we can even replace a quarter of the time that a child spends on a tablet or something like that and replace it with a book, that's awesome, and that's the feedback that we receive. The mothers are excited when I come. They know that I have these certain, you know, books with butterflies or whatever the topic may be. They know that their child's going to be excited and they're going to read it. So the feedback is great. Yeah.
What does a business owner need to do in order to participate?
They can literally call me on my business line with the City of Rochester. They can call the mayor's office, which is the same line, different extension. Literally just call and say, hey, I'm interested in being a part of Storytime with Style, and we will set you up immediately. Yep.
And you really don't need too much space because we're talking about a tabletop shelf, is that right?
Tabletop shelf, little corner in the shop. You know, in my shop, I have a lot of room because we have a variety of services going on. That's another thing I like too. You know, we have women, we have young men, we have young women, we have older from the side. So everybody get an opportunity to get these books. So I get a variety of books. But you're exactly right. It don't take much space at all. I just wanted to say though, if you can't get in touch with Tiana, everybody has books at their house.
Right.
That you try to get rid of. Bring the books into your business and get started that way until you can get in touch with Briana or the mayor's office.
Excellent. Well, a great community effort. Thank you guys so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having us.
If you'd like to donate books or resources to Mayor Warren's Storytime with Style program or become a participating business, again, you can give Briana a call. Her number is 585-428-6349. You can also email her at briana.chamberlain@cityofrochester.gov.